Hey y'all, welcome to the Hot Rod Dad channel. Glad you came. Hope you stay. Like and subscribe, comment, share, etc., etc. Beautiful fall day here in Tennessee. And we were doing one of our favorite things to do in the fall, and that is to stop here at Raoul's apple orchard right here, get some apples, and we're just kind of going on a fall cruise in Old Smoky. And imagine my surprise when we pulled in here and all these cars were lined up here. All these old classics, beautiful, beautiful cars, and they're all lined up here ready to go to the Crab Orchard Fall Festival in Little Crab Orchard, Tennessee. I didn't even know they would be here, and they invited me to tag along with them, so we might just check out the Crab Orchard Fall Festival today, along with doing a little fall colors cruise. So y'all tag along. Here we are in Crab Orchard, Tennessee, right at the base of this mountain right here. And it looks like they've got a pretty good turnout. Right over there, if you can see it, is the limestone factory. The leaves are starting to turn nicely. It's gonna be a beautiful fall here in East Tennessee. So right there, it's about $50 worth of apples, actually $47 to be precise. Did you find some apples you like over there?
I sure did.
What flavor you like so far?
I only tried one of them.
Which one did you try?
Cosmic Crisp.
Cosmic Crisp, little sweet, little, maybe just a little hint of tart. Really good though. So here we are at Crab Orchard. And what a beautiful day here today. Already finding some cool trucks. We'll take a little tour around here and see just what we can find. I'm seeing more and more and more of these old 70s vans and 80s at car shows. This one's done up in some fall colors actually. This is a G20, I do believe. Got the side pipes on it down there. Some very 70s, 80s, early 80s looking graphics on it. Period correct Krager SS wheels on it. Check out the hood scoop right here. Really cool. And also period correct Keep On Trucking license plate. Really good selection of vehicles down here at the Fall Festival, including this Maserati. I'm not going to pretend to know anything about Maseratis, but just kind of showing you a little bit of the diversity here today. All different kinds of vehicles, even some big semis back there in the back. Here is even a 1951 Farmall Cub tractor here. It's got the side sickle bar mower on it. That's really cool. Tons of cool stuff here. to look at. And they've got all kinds of arts and crafts and music and all kinds of food to eat. Just a fun day just to get out, ride around in the nice weather of the fall. Look at leaves starting to change a little bit. Take in some really cool vehicles here. Just make some memories. Check out these big rigs back here. Looks like maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, probably about 10 or 11 big rigs back here. Maybe a dozen. Here's an old Brockway, I believe this is. This is an old bread truck or like a delivery truck. Lots of polishing went on that. Here's an old Kenworth. Here's the old timer. This is an auto car. When was the last time you saw one of those? I like the name of it, the Dragon Wagon. That's cool. What a wrecker. Wow. Several really cool trucks here to look at. Like I said, a little bit of everything, even a few motorcycles here today in this brisk weather. Oh, I see something I like over here. This is a 54 Chevy truck. This body style was only offered for 1.5 years by Chevrolet. 1954 and 1955 First Series, they called it, because it was only made for half a year until they switched body styles completely. I like the two-tone paint. That's really neat. It's got the ball cap sun visor on it. Those are referred to as. Nice little Z28 Camaro. This is a 69. My favorite year for Camaros. Y'all, I have found one of my favorites here at the Crab Orchard Fall Festival. This 1958 or 59 Chevy pickup. It's LS powered, two-tone blue and white, and it's got some kind of faux patina on it. Looks like it's kind of got some accentuated airbrushing right here, kind of rusty streaks on it. Beautiful bedwood. Looks like maybe wormy maple. Yeah, I guess this is a 59. Right there, it's got a 59 Chevy, or a 59 Tennessee license plate on it, excuse me. Beautiful truck. Here is a beautiful 1933 Chevy Coupe. One of my favorite features of these cars is the vents right there on the side of the hood. Really cool. Beautiful color on this car. And right next to it is another 30s Chevy Street Rod. This time a 2-door sedan. These cars were really a challenge to bring back to life because the inner structure on most of these old 30s Chevys was totally and completely made out of wood, and the sheet metal was just tacked on the outside literally with nails. I've had one of these old Chevys in the past, so I have a little bit of insight on those. So all that structure would rot away, and you was left with just the outside tins just hanging loose. So what most street rodders and hot rodders do is replace all that inner structure with tube steel, and it is a major undertaking. Nice little bump side Ford right there. Again, two-tone on this one. Love that blue and white. A really nice little feature right here is the wood grain on the trim work right there. I don't know how well you can hear it in the background. There's gospel music ringing down there off the mountains coming from the church. And again, beautiful sunshiny day here today. Absolutely perfect weather for getting out and cruising around in an old classic truck or car with your favorite person and checking out the scenery. What a gorgeous Chevy truck right here. Big inch rims on it. Looks like maybe 20s on that. Lowered nicely. Straight shift in this one. Like that old sawmill lumber in the bed. Really cool vintage 7-Up cooler back here in the back too. Oh my goodness, y'all. Have mercy. I love this little C10. This is absolutely a stunner. One of these days, that's on my bucket list. Mid-60s C10. I love the body style on those trucks. Check out the hitch receiver on this old Ford. Hey, buddy. Here's a cool little 26 or 27 Model T Coupe. Looks like it's done on a 32-ish frame. I say ish because it's not an authentic 32 frame. Does not have the bevel down there on the bottom, but it looks like it's kind of done in 32 style. Got 4-bar front suspension on it. Small block Chevy V8. Cool little car. Here's a really cool old school T-bucket. Looks like it might have been done back in the 80s with the old 5-slot mags on it, coilovers. Really cool. Here's one of the more unusual vehicles here today, and this is a probably late 60s, I believe, Kaiser Jeep. This would be referred to as a gladiator style Jeep. because of the center grille right there. Looks like a gladiator's shield. This is a military issue Jeep, and it is got all the accessories and stuff with it, like this shovel back here on the back. Really cool. And it's got the benches back here in the back for hauling troops. I bet you couldn't get that thing stuck if you wanted to. You know, being raised in the South, it's just kind of a rite of passage for guys to own trucks, and a natural choice when you get of age. You want to fix something up, you know, look no further than a good old classic pickup. Lots of trucks here today. Here's a later model Ford Lightning. These are getting really popular. This looks like about a 2000 model. Here's an old blue Chevy C10. This is a 3/4 ton, looks like, long wheelbase, LS powered, air conditioning on it. It's got a later model Silverado wheels on it, looks like. I like that shade of blue, just good old Survivor patina on it. And over there is its counterpart, an old Ford F-150 bump side, 3/4 ton, long wheelbase. I mean, how could you not like a classic pickup to get out and cruise around in and enjoy the fall foliage? Nice little Chevy 3100 right here, small block powered, air conditioning in it. Mostly stock looking on the body. And I love this old Coke cooler they got in the back. How could you not love an old truck? From here you can see all the cars right over there. It's probably got about 250 cars and trucks here. Right over here there's plenty of tents set up with arts and crafts. Under the army tent over here we got all kinds of food set up. Right back over there is the back porch where all the music is happening. Right over here is the church right at the foot of the mountain. What a lovely backdrop. Well, we just got here to Sparta, Tennessee for the second car event this weekend. And we are at the Lester Flat Bluegrass Festival. And I'm already finding some really cool stuff. Love this little 1950 Chevy 3100. It is a bone stock original restored truck. And beautifully restored at that. This is one beautiful black 1961 Corvette. This is a factory fuel injected car. As you can see right there. Fuel injection was introduced for the Corvettes in 1957. And it remained pretty rare option on the early Corvettes. Looks like the city of Sparta has brought out their old American LaFrance fire engine right here. This is one of the most beautifully restored Model A's that I believe I've ever seen. This is a rumble seat coupe, as you can see right back here, or as the old timers would say, that's the mother-in-law seat. This is a 1931, and I love the paint combo on this car. Kind of a burgundy with black fenders, and it's got a really nice pinstripe right down through here. Gorgeous car. I guess that's a wind-up model right there. One of the most unique cars here today is this 1959 Ranch Wagon. Pretty cool car just looking at it from the outside, but once you walk up on it and realize that's a 32 valve Lincoln V8 engine in there. But as Billy Mays would say, but wait, there's more. They used the whole Lincoln chassis and body swapped this wagon onto the whole Lincoln chassis. Including the interior and all the steering components. Y'all have found a very unique car right here. This is a 1937 Super 8 Limousine. This is a Packard. This thing is just gorgeous and huge. Got a luggage rack back here that folds down. That's a really neat little detail on it. What a great color on this car. This your car, sir?
Yes, it is.
What's your name?
Lauren Ashbrenner.
I think you had the red Packard that I talked to you last year down here. Tell us a little bit about this car.
Well, it's a Super 8 Packard limousine. And it's been updated, of course. It's a resto mod. It's got a 6.2 Chevy fuel-injected engine, automatic transmission, air conditioning, but it doesn't have cruise control yet.
So it's got an LS engine in it, basically.
Correct.
Wow.
And I just purchased it. 3 weeks ago at the Shades of the Past show. So
gorgeous, gorgeous car. Love the color of it. And look at that beautiful swan hood ornament. Can we take a peek inside?
sure.
This car also has the dual side mounts on it. Beautiful black leather interior in it. And look at that wood grain dash.
And then the suicide doors in the back.
Got suicide doors in the back. Wow, this thing is huge back here. Plenty of room. Lots of details on these old Packards. One of my favorite details right here. Look at the shape of those hinges. They look like little footballs almost.
Now that's the kind of artistic stuff they don't do now.
Yeah. This is a trunk back, or a bustle back as they used to call them. And it's got, like I said, the fold down luggage rack. Really cool car. Thank you so much for telling us about it, sir.
Thank you.
Enjoy it. I have found a really cool little bug-eye Sprite right here. These things are tiny, but they are really cool. One of my favorite things down here today is this 1969 International Scout. And it looks like it is bone stock, and what a great survivor. It needs a little TLC, but this thing has really good bones. And it looks like it's for sale. Here is a great example of automotive engineers trying to recapture the magic of an original design. This is an SSR. This is a modern interpretation of the old Chevy 3100s, like old Smokey here. So you tell me which one has the magic, y'all. Right here you can see the little town square of Sparta, Tennessee. Right down there is the Oldham Theater, where they're having music all day long, all kinds of bluegrass entertainment. They've got all kinds of food vendors set up over here. You can see all the people right here with all their lawn chairs and stuff. Been enjoying the music. They've got a little break in it right now. And you can see all down this little side street right here, all of the food vendors. What a great little venue for a bluegrass festival. One of my favorite things about this little small town is all the old buildings that they've painted up and fixed up. Anybody know what that old sign right there used to be? Looks like it's Synergy Herbal Works right now, but any sharp-eyed sign guy would know that that used to be a Western Auto sign. But here's a good sample of some of the arts and crafts that they've got in the vendors right here. We've got our name on the list here at my favorite pizza spot right here, that Mariucci's Pizzeria. So we'll be having some good pizza here in just a little while. Looks like the band's getting tuned up there on the stage in front of the Oldham Theater. They're gonna turn loose on some bluegrass here in just a few minutes. And I see Miss Hot Rod over here doing some shopping. No telling what she's finding over here. Hey y'all, thanks for cruising into fall with me and checking out these two small town venues and all these wonderful old rides. Until next time, y'all get out there and build something.